right, exciting finals coming up, starting tomorrow. A couple things about the whole final experience. First of all, we are here for you, your faculty. We're here this afternoon during tutorials so that you can check in with us if you have any last-minute questions, if you'd like any extra assistance before you go into finals. I think you should also keep in mind that you have family and you have friends that are available for you as well. So you shouldn't feel or think that there's nobody out there that you can reach out to if you are feeling a little bit stressed or if you'd like a little extra assistance. We also want you to know that if you are experiencing some of this test anxiety, that this is just a natural physiological response. Your body's got a lot of adrenaline in it right now because you are either very anxious about doing well, you have a desire to excel, or you are feeling a little bit anxious about not doing very well because you think you are underprepared. The seniors that have been taking AP Psych can tell you that this is part of something we call the fight or flight response, and you'll get there in time. But what you can do, and what we would encourage you to do, is to make sure that you take good care of yourself, that you prepare for your finals. This evening for tomorrow's exams, this weekend for next week's exams, that you make sure that you give yourself enough rest, that you make sure that you eat some healthy food, make sure that you don't do anything silly because you're feeling anxious about exams. There's no reason to change your routine drastically. Go with what you know works for you based on what success you've experienced this year and previous years. But do know that people are available for you to reach out to. Secondly, we just ask that you're very conscientious and respectful about people who are taking exams when you are not taking exam. If you're here in the morning for an exam in the afternoon, please be quiet and respectful. If you finish your morning exam and you're out in the afternoon, please be quiet and respectful. We ask that you sit in exams for 2 hours, but you are allowed to have 3 if you'd like. If you need accommodations or you think you need more time than that, please speak with your individual teachers. Okay. On behalf of all the faculty, we really wish you great success in the next coming days. Do well.
Don't want to much. Maybe happy or no? No. I just wanted to finish up Science Fair announcements by congratulating our 4 California state finalists, Devin Hubert, Alex Iatru, Ryan Batterman, and Kira Grants. They all did a fabulous job. And then Kira Grants was selected as one of 5 finalists for the entire state of California to go on to the Intel International Science and Engineering Fair. And at that competition last week, she was recognized among the top over 1,000 participants from the entire world with a certificate of excellence and a little money from the American Meteorological Society and a certificate of excellence and a lot of money from the United States Army. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Got a really exciting opportunity I want to share with you. Ms. Sanford is very good about telling you about community service opportunities, and I know that some of you will want to get started on some things this summer so that you're well prepared for next year. But also in light of looking at service learning projects, we are trying to start a partnership with a group in Salinas. They call themselves YOSAL, Youth Orchestra of Salinas. But they're connected to an international organization called El Sistema. Began in Venezuela, I believe. You can look it up on the web. They've got a very interesting website. And one of the things that I like about this kind of opportunity and encourage for you is that it's yet another one of those service opportunities that can be based in a relationship. These folks are setting up shop in Salinas. They're going to try to have more than one, what they call nucleo, little pods. There'll be music opportunities for those of you who are musicians and want to work with some of these young musicians. There'll also be homework and tutoring opportunities, very similar to what we already do in Seaside. It does not need to be a 5-day-a-week commitment for you, either in the summer or in the regular school year, but we would really like to encourage some of you to get involved. These folks are eager to be our partners. Be a great way perhaps to bring some future musicians to York School, and of course to share your many talents out there. And again, I think when you have the chance to develop a relationship with somebody and be of help to them, you benefit as well as they do. Just think about the relationships you enjoy with one another and with that fine faculty that's getting ready to offer you the opportunity to take those wonderful exams we were just hearing about. So, if you're interested in this El Sistema YOSAL opportunity, you can come ask me questions about it, or you can contact Ms. Sanford. Again, great opportunity for a service learning project. Thank you.
This is to remind all of you and you at home that there will not be lunch service during exams. So you want to be sure that you're bringing your lunches. If you discover that you have arrived at school without food, please come and talk to me, and I'll have something, or go to the front office and see if there's something available there. But don't try to go. Oh, I'm being told there's pizza going on. I love it when pizza goes on. Okay. Good. Okay, never mind. But do come prepared for that. And the second thing is, don't forget that this afternoon at lunch is Wesley Lindbergh's, the a cappella group from Berkeley. So enjoy that. Have fun with it.
In a way to try and expand the athletic endeavors of the boys at York School, I'm looking into possibly starting a boys' water polo team. Now, there's a few caveats here. It's going to have to start at sort of a JV level. It's going to need at least 12 able-bodied athletes that are serious about the commitment. It's a very physical sport. It takes a lot of work. We would have to shuttle over to Catalina on a daily basis. We have limited pool space over there. So right now it's a boys program only, because boys only have one fall sport at this time, cross country, whereas girls have 4 sports. So if you are interested, come and see me, and I'll start a list, and we'll see if we can get something going. But we're going to need a pretty dedicated group of folks to get it off the ground if it's going to happen. Thank you very much.
On the bulletin board by room 9 is posted the number of hours that I have on record for all of the current 9th, 10th, and 11th graders as of last Friday. So if you would check that if you haven't already, and send me an email if you have any questions. I've received lots of forms today and yesterday. If you still have forms in your backpacks, turn them in to the front office. If you don't get them in today, it doesn't mean I'm going to reject them. It means it won't probably get recorded for, it may not get recorded for this year when I send out your grade comment things. So anybody who's short, I will definitely flip through, but it really would really help me if I know how many hours you have today and not on Thursday next week when school is over. That way I can find you between now and then. The other thing, students who did tutoring at King in the winter, or there's a few still left from the spring term, your name is on your form that you just need to complete the bottom of and turn into the front office. That is also stapled onto that bulletin board. And many of you are going to be able to start next year's service learning projects now, because you've already completed the required 10 hours, the service learning project and the self-evaluation. And so opportunities like the YOSAL would be great for you if your project ended up falling through and you didn't communicate that to me. If you do something that is not what you said you were going to do, send me an email so that I know, because I don't want you picking something that's going to end up not counting and you show up first day of school and you're stuck.
Just want to quickly recognize the students who took the National French exam a while back. I forced the poor French ones to do it. those that got 80% were recognized in California, and those who got 85 or the 95% to 95% percentile were also recognized nationally. The first group was Haley Bartle-Geller and Constanza Espinosa and Katie Osik in French 1, and Rosario Fuentes and Iris were on the national level. In French 2, Itana, Christopher Calzano, Christina Cook, Ryan Galloway, Suzelle Mata, Molly Musto, and Ben Scott. And in the California level, Kendall and Christy Young. And in French 4, on the California level, Ryan Batterman and James Polaniuk and Alex Scott. And on the national level, Eli and Hussein. And in level 5, Kyle in California and Tio on the national level.
All right, last Saturday we had the mathletics contest, and actually, so we save time, can Ryan Batterman, and Julian Brown, can you just start coming down here? Are they up there? Okay. All right, so first I want to thank all the people. So it's one of the hardest things about mathletics is actually we can only send 3 people in each category, and it's so difficult to choose the 3 people because we have tons of just talented mathematics people. It's very competitive just getting on the team. And so, you know, I want to thank the people who, even if you didn't go to mathletics, you tried out, and some people even stayed on the challenge team. Go ahead and have a seat, girl. I just want to do these first. Is Julian not here? Not here, okay. So anyway, mathletics is getting bigger and bigger every year. So we had this year 357 students total compete in 41 schools. So it's getting tougher and tougher, more people competing. So therefore getting honorable mentions, that's the top 10. That's something that's pretty difficult to do. However, we had in geometry, Aaron Wood, Christina Cook, and Josh Pompon got honorable mentions, and they placed second overall in the whole competition. In Algebra 2, Sarah Choi, Shirley Chen, and Evan Coleman, they all got honorable mentions, and their team also overall placed second. In pre-calculus, Caroline Chan, honorable mention, Amy Ng, honorable mention, and Matt Lindley placed third, and the pre-calculus placed second overall. And in Calc AB, we had Michaela honorable mention, Angela Ng honorable mention, Kobe Ellen placed second overall, and for some reason they did not announce this, and I asked later, did you calculate it? And they did not calculate it, but we're pretty sure, because we're on a roll, that we probably got second in Calc AB. However, Calc BC, so you guys come up. Last time this has happened, but in Calc BC we swept it, so we got third was Julian Brown, second Ryan Batterman, first Matt Ryan, and also Matt, he got, because he was the top scoring senior, he got the Morgantini Scholarship, which is for $1,000, and they placed first overall in Calc BC.
If you are planning on coming to the exam tomorrow morning and you're commuting from Seaside or Marina, be prepared for some road closures. South Boundary is going to be closed. There's going to be a bike race, a huge bike race tomorrow morning. I'm not exactly sure when the section, when Larousse grade is going to be closed, but take a look at the schedule. try to find it online, but be prepared for some road closures and for some detours. So come early so you can be prepared for that.
The last one for this year, so it's going to be meeting at lunch in front of the gym. Everyone should show up.
Boston found today, so clean up your stuff, please. And 8th grade gets a pizza party.
Okay, so yeah, for the breakfast stand, thank you for bringing back your IOUs. Planning on doing it next year, so give either of us ideas or my mom if you see her on campus. And tomorrow we're going to be there from 8 to 9, not 7:30 to 8:30.
And also, as usual, we're going to be selling pizza during finals, so it's basically the hour in between finals, 12 to 1.
But sooner, because something.
Yeah, probably sooner or later. Each slice is like $2 as usual, so bring money so you guys have lunch. Thanks.
So Eric, what are you going to do on Friday?
I'll be seeing a movie.
What's it about?
Well, it's about these high schoolers, and it's kind of a comedy, kind of a drama. It's made by Horror Motion Pictures, and it's called Instructions Not Included. And it's starring Colin and I, and a couple other people. It's going to be at the Performing Arts Center in PG, and it's at 8 p.m. But you should be there before 7:30.
All right, I think I'll go. And everybody else should go too, because it's going to be really exciting, really fun.
Awesome.
Good luck on finals. They won't kill you.
All right, and there's a dance next Thursday, May 26th. It's going to get wild.